It's week 8 of the NFL.
And all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He's the owner of the third most rushing touchdowns league-wide.
It's the Cowboys and the Niners on Sunday night.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Throwing from the outset is Penix. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Penix working out of the gun here. Being chased out left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass. So that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. To throw his Carr. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. They'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix.
Flush to his right.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You look at this Niner defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because...
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, fighting off the defender. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
What now?
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
A play fake. Now Penix.
Throwing deep here for Coleman. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Throwing now is Carr.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Carr.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the number 1 overall offense in the league.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Barkley inside handoff. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Up the middle with Barkley.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Saquon Barkley.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They hand this off to Harris. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On the give, this is Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here's Carr. He gets it complete to Harris.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And with that last run, that's going to move him over 1,000 yards rushing now for the year. So a nice milestone to hit in what has been an exceptional season on the ground.
Here's a give to Barkley. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
87 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Fights through him. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Henry up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit. but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Carr to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Shotgun now for Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Carr connects with Kittle underneath. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, but my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Carr connects with Kittle underneath, and they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Carr now to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kadarius Toney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.